Hello and welcome back to TrekHammer, the show where we're reviewing every episode of Star Trek from the beginning to the modern day, in order, kind of. I'm going through the original series at the moment, near the end of Season 1, but of course, Season 4, Strange New Worlds, has just come out, so we're talking about it today. First things first, if you're going to have a reveal in your episode, don't put it in the title. Valles Marineris is a region of Mars. If you know that, you know what's going to happen a little bit in this episode. It's just, that's how it is, you know? So aside from that glaring error, what actually happens in this episode? It's actually a really good episode of a stable time loop. You don't often see a well-done version of that in science fiction on TV. It's normally something that usually turns up in books or really highly regarded science fiction films. But Star Trek did good here. Also, one of the characters punches a dinosaur. You can't get away from that. That was just awesome. I really thought that was hilarious. So it's a good episode, and it's difficult to do the Prime Directive justice these days. There's usually one of those things where we go, normally we'd follow the Prime Directive, but on just this occasion we're going to break it. And to a certain extent, it sets up the storyline as if that's going to happen, and then sticks to the directive. And oh my God, that was really, really well done. I loved the way the Martians are portrayed as really defending their lives and their situation. Completely understand that. Very interesting the way they set up Ceres as well. And I actually thought, until that reveal, that we were going to find that the Martians were fighting the Gorn, because the Gorn have been established as a recurring bad guy for Star Trek and Strange New Worlds, and also as being a very, very old species. But no, it was something different. And wow, what a good reveal on that. That was incredible. So, honestly, without going too much into detail of exactly what happens, and therefore spoiling it for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, wow, that was incredible. It was treated with proper respect. Both sides make their arguments, and to a certain extent they respect each other, and then don't, and then do again. It's very well done. Acting, pretty good. Effects, not too bad. There were some issues. The screen I was watching it on is good, but I don't know if it was good enough to determine whether the CG was grass or ferns. And this is important, because if they CG'd grass on prehistoric Earth, then that's incorrect. So aside from that, I think this is pretty good, except for the ending. And I don't mean the ending of the story, which was incredible and very, very good. I mean the ending of the episode, which seems to drag on and on and on with no proper point. Also, I'm not sure what's going on with the Vulcan compared to Uhura, compared to Spock and all of that. The Vulcan woman just seems unnecessary for the plot. I hope they develop that character properly and she's not just there for, hey, remember how Vulcans are really aloof pricks? I don't like that. I hope they do something proper with that storyline, because at the moment, it just felt shoehorned in and no good to the story. But aside from that, really, really good. So I'm going to give this a pretty solid warp factor of 8.9. Warp factor 8.9, Mr. Sulu? Okay, guys, what did you think? Let me know in the comments section, and let's have a discussion about it. But until next time, I've been Zoe Kirk Robinson. You've been watching TrekHammer. Take care. Have a great evening. Bye for now. I'd like to give a big shout out to everyone who supports me on Patreon. Without you guys, I really couldn't continue making all of these shows. And if you'd like to join our fantastic Patreon heroes here, go over to patreon.com/Zoe Kirk Robinson. It really does help us out. Thank you so much, guys.